Hey guys, what's up? Somebody give me yeah. Somebody give me a 5 for 5 in there. What does that say? Oh, I see what I did. But I didn't do that. I would have freaking shut the stream down. Yeah. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Hey guys, good to see everybody. I know it's been a minute again. But again, guys, I'm trying to get back to a regular schedule, and actually, I have I'm working on a green screen, so hopefully I can make the video production a little bit better here. But yeah, so let me say hi to everybody just really, really quick. Hey Tab, good to see you. George, good to see everybody in there. Jerry, what's happening? Nicole, you got the cookie. First one here. Tim 2 Tim 3. There you go. Slow down a little bit, Mark. Slow down. Janelle Robinson. Awesome. Good to see you guys. I am going to go ahead and get into this because actually I don't have a whole lot of time. But I want to just jump into this because I wasn't going to come on right this second, but a couple big earthquakes happened in Japan and right around Fukushima, and there were some tsunami alerts out. Plus, as you can see right here, this is the last 3 days. We've had 3 M-class flares, bunches of C-class flares. One of the strangest looking CMEs I've ever seen in my life. We just had a brand new filament blow off the sun. See this little X-ray uptick? We had that happen, but it did shoot some plasma out. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly what direction that's going because it literally just happened as I was setting up for the stream. But it does look to be sizable, so if it's coming our direction, obviously I'll be back on here to let you know. We're going to start with the earthquake because I guarantee you that's what everybody's wanting to see right now. It's definitely, this is substantial, guys. This isn't something to, like, just breeze over, which I'm going to sort of do right here. But, yeah, so, obviously, earthquakes in this area suck, right? Was it 2011 when they had, when Fukushima happened? And I try not to even say that because the algorithm hears that word, man, and it really just, like, buries a video. But you know what? Too bad. But you can see here, guys. What do I tell you guys? Always look at the yellow pager button. That's what I always do. Here are the 2 earthquakes here. Let me, guys, can you see everything okay? I just want to make sure because, okay, yeah, you can. All right, that makes me happy. But I do want to go ahead and, like I said, guys, yeah. Lost my train of thought there for a second. But anyway, man, my neck is killing me today, guys. Anyway, so you got that earthquake going on. There was 2 of them. And so let's look at the buoys. There are buoys in event mode. They did issue a tsunami alert. I think it's canceled already. But it doesn't mean that there can't be still a tsunami. Obviously, these buoys out here are moving. These are definitely around this earthquake event. Okay? So just understand that. So, you know, whether or not you get a big wave coming across or whatever, I don't know yet. None of us can know that right this second. But I do think that they, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that they canceled the alert on this one for the tsunami. Let's, actually, let's just back that up a little bit. So if you click on this button right there, obviously the wave, what's that going to do? It's going to take you to that. So right now, no tsunami warnings. About 20 minutes ago, this was purple because there was an alert. So, and that's pretty typical with quakes of this size, especially in this area of the world. So, but as far as big tsunami, I don't think that happened. I can't say, again, for sure. But we'll keep an eye on this, guys. It's significant. It's a significant event, which is why I'm here telling you about it. So yeah, there's your earthquake. That was in the thumbnail. I just want to make sure I got to that real quick. And then the next thing we're going to do here, guys, we're going to take a look at this brand new eruption on the sun. It's actually pretty impressive from what I can see. This just happened. Now, guys, we've had multiple eruptions on the sun, in flares, lots of them. Okay? So, right here, see where my cursor is? This is where this filament's going to erupt, and it's not. I'm not even going to have to point it out. You guys are going to see it. Okay? So, let me just do that. Just kind of look right here. And now you've seen that one right over here. The sun's active all over the place, and this is not going to stop from here on out. The termination event did happen, so that means solar cycle 24 is no longer there. It's not trying to hold on, so it's not holding 25, solar cycle 25 back anymore. So you can look for this activity to continue, and for a good amount of time. We're going to be in the solar maximum, obviously. Now you guys see that right there, right? And that's really not the eruption I want to show you. So check this out. We will let's do that again. So that happens. That is like a filament release there. You see that? Now it could have been caught. I don't know if it came from maybe a flare caused it or whatever, but you can see it snap off. It definitely did eject out, but that's not coming at us, I don't think. But let's check out this new one. There. Okay. Now I seen it here first, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And obviously you guys see that. I mean, that's obviously related to it. I'm telling you guys, it's a pretty decent size one there. So let me just run this through here again. Right there. See that dark shadow happen? Now it does look, judging by this angle, it's not coming directly at us, but these things flick out, okay, and then they start taking weird directions, and that's what you're seeing there, okay. And then you see a lot of plasma right there leave the sun, okay. That just happened, guys. Alright, and I'm glad we have this filter view here because because it does show it pretty good. But yeah, anyway, so there's that eruption. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. And there was a decent looking CME here that happened the other day. And I'm going to show it to you because it's pretty odd, just to be honest. I'm going to show it to you on seeds also. But this is stereo A. Okay. Our side view. Notice how you get that big one out front. And then you get the one off the back, kind of. See that? That's the one I'm talking about. It's odd looking. I've not seen one do this before. It might just be the angle of which it's looking at it. I don't know. But we'll look at it in the black and white here in just a second. Let's find that real quick. Okay, so let's back that up. This is that same CME. And it was a filament release, basically. And what I found interesting here, guys, this actually is kind of showing you that this is magnetism. Okay? You see these little bow shock representations here? as this thing's flying through space, right? You can definitely see that there's two, possibly three, like waves. And if you look at it here, it's like spiraled in towards the middle. And that's what it looks like it did. So I've not really seen one come in looking like that before. So I can't really speak to exactly why that's happening. But I did find it kind of odd. It was strange to look at like that. Now, again, I'm not saying this hasn't happened before, because it could have. This is just the first time I've seen something look like that in a minute. So, yeah, and this is, whenever you see these bright areas, that means that's pretty highly concentrated plasma. Okay? And again, this is our side view, stereo A. Earth would be over here. So that one missed us. It wasn't coming at us. Now let me take you to Soho, which is right out in front of us. Let's go up here. And there's the same eruption. Okay, notice there's other stuff going on here, guys. Sun's erupting all over the place. It's just not going to stop. We might get little slow times from here on out, but we're not going to get any kind of long duration break from any of that anymore, I don't think, anyway. So, again, I'm just trying to get this to where we can see that one. Okay. Now, I want to point something out, guys. Your power is still on, right? Why do I say that? Well, because this is not anything like a global smack. Okay, this isn't something that causes stuff to go down, especially when it's not coming at us. Now, I'm not saying that, I've talked about a double tap before. That's typically where we would see those kinds of issues. We did get into G2 geomagnetic storms last week, a few days ago, and we seen some crazy looking aurora, which was awesome. So yeah, but yeah. So what I'm saying, I say that just to tell you guys, just be aware and not scared. There's nothing to be scared about. Okay, on this, it is odd. It's odd looking, but I can't. I really don't know what's making it take on that kind of a characteristic. Oops, I meant to take you guys back over here to this one. And this is seed, so it doesn't have all the data. We can look at it on Soho or on ISWA, and we will here in just a second. So, yeah. I just found it interesting. It's like, when the plasma is going through space, it's creating these bow shocks, waves, right? We talked about that before, but this is actual visual evidence of that. It's very photogenic. I'll give it that much for sure. But it wasn't coming at us. So, okay. Integrated, here we go. This is ISWA. Again, this is the same satellite I just showed you. So we'll back it up because this one's got a little bit more data. Okay, you see how it's shot out in a big ball? Okay, and you can kind of see it, a little swirl action going on there. So I don't know exactly what would cause that. So it may just be the way it came off the sun. I don't know. But it was interesting, and I wanted to show it to you. We've had a couple of sun divers too. I'm not going to waste your guys' time showing them to you because they were small. Okay. Now, this is spaceweather.com, guys. They do a great job over here. Please go over and give them some love. A lot of great information over here. What's up, Billy? Hey, Pamela. Becca, what's going on? Lighthouse, what's happening? Okay. We do have another CME coming. We could take I think we're going to take a glancing blow from this one. Tomorrow sometime was when that's supposed to impact our magnetic field or our magnetic shield, whatever you want to call it. And it could put us into storm level again, but again, low level stuff. Nothing like any kind of power outage stuff or anything like that. Not widespread anyway. Okay? But yeah, you can see right here, guys. That's pretty photogenic there. This same area of the sun has been popping in flares. That's where all the in flares are coming from. Now the other parts of the sun, you see the sunspots over here, they're active too, but not like this one. This one has friends. You can see it playing with its friends. It reaches out back towards the back there. You can see it connect. Okay, so go check them out over here at spaceweather.com. Give them some love, like I said, guys. They deserve it. There's some of the aurora photographs. Who got that photograph? Let me give some credit to that guy too, or girl, whichever. That would have been in Sweden. Strand is the person's last name. Goran Strand of Sweden. Go check it out. I'm not going to play it just because they deserve to get the traffic. So if you want to see that one, that video, please go check them out. As a matter of fact, it's in my description box anyway. But I will put it here in the chat. There. Man. Okay, there it is. Hey, Joanna, what's going on? Gary, what's happening? Renee, good to see you. Okay, guys. So, yeah. That's pretty much your update. I mean, I'm not going to go too much into this anymore because you can definitely see it. M class. Matter of fact, he was having some fun over here. He says, M flare a day keeps the short waves away. What's short waves? They're talking about radio propagation. Okay? Shortwave radio. When you get bigger flares, you get X-rays hitting us, it affects shortwave radio. For people that didn't know that. Hey, Christine, good to see you. So yeah, guys, and again, that's a strange looking one. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, it really does, because if you look at our magnetic field, our magnetopause and stuff, that's what you see. You see a bow shock. So as this thing's traveling through space, there, it's creating those same kind of things. So definitely waves. That's for sure. At least that's what it appears to be visually. And again, guys, you can see where we got the G2 right here. That was back on the 14th. So, yeah. And again, the newer ones have went off the backside, except for the one I just showed you. Okay? That one just happened. So I can't give you guys any more definitive answers on as far as if this thing is actually coming at us. What the heck is it doing? Don't know yet, guys. We just got to wait for that data to come in. All we got's SDO right here to look at. Because the coronagraphs, like on the Stereo A and Soho, they're not updated yet. We don't have that data yet. SDO is always out there, especially on ISWA, a little bit sooner. But you can see how, I mean, that's quite a bit of plasma leaving the sun. But you guys can also see the angle, because we would be over here. But if it, we could catch a glancing blow. It ain't coming right at us. But yeah. But it could, we still could take a substantial hit from it. You never know. But yeah. I know I said that a lot tonight too. But yeah. Sorry. Alright, guys. I am going to go ahead and cut it there. Remember, guys, I'll tell you what, before I get off here, we'll take a look at one of these buoys. Yeah, you can definitely see, guys, that's where it went into event mode. If you guys want to see the details, that's all you guys got to do is go over here and click on it, okay? Now, there's already photographs of damage and everything else coming out. That's where my thumbnail came from. So, it did damage stuff. And I'm going to make a slight assumption that it probably may have lost some lives. I just hate that, but it is what it is. Can't change it, These kinds of things, it just sucks. That's why I don't like reporting on them. I really don't. And I've said that a bunch, but that's how I feel about it. Now, if you guys go over here to the National Buoy Center, matter of fact, we'll just do this. Copy. If you guys want to check that out on your own, there is a link in the chat right there. Hey, Brittany, what's up? So, you know, if you start seeing these start blinking, that means they're in event mode. That means the buoy detected something outside of its normal parameters. Either low wave height or high wave height, and probably both. Okay? But, yeah, so if you start seeing these other ones go off, you might be able to track how, you know, if this wave is big enough or strong enough to actually travel that far. Again, I have to stress, they did cancel the tsunami alert, at least according to this. Okay, so if we go down here and check it again, no tsunami warnings or advisories or watches at all. So, it is pretty standard for them to go ahead and issue something like that right away, just until they figure it out, because they kind of lean towards safety there. But what's concerning about this one is it is around Fukushima, guys, and we know that was a bad accident over, you know, nuclear thing over there. It was bad. Still having effects from it, so. But yeah, guys, if you guys, we're going to be going, I'll be going live on the Lifeboat channel, every night, right around 9 o'clock Eastern. Come check us out. Rip Curl's probably going to be on here either tonight or tomorrow night doing an interview, sharing some of his life stuff that he had going on. He's already did one interview already. He's coming back for more. And so, yeah. So if you guys know anybody that's in recovery for addiction, or if you got family members that are addicted currently, or if you just simply want to, you know, gain some knowledge on this, please come over and check us out on the Lifeboat. But yeah, and check out Rip, Hilly. Everybody in here's got web pages. Please go check them out. All right, guys. God bless. Yahusha saves, and